Hello and welcome to Daily News Analysis by Abid Shiksha. Today is 28th of February 2023 and we have a very short list today. Nevertheless, let's begin. So today's important day is National Science Day. Okay, so this is observed on 28th February every year to commemorate the discovery of the Raman effect. Now, what is this Raman effect? If you know, kindly comment down below, right? So the theme for this year is Global Science for Global Well-being. Now, on this day, if we go back to the history, on this day, our Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman, who is also known as C.V. Raman, he announced the discovery of the Raman effect, for which he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930. Then in 1986, the government of India designated 28th February annually as a National Science Day. So that is the history of National Science Day, right? Then here we have this news from Hindu. It is Italian PM Meloni to be chief guest at 8th Raisina dialogue, right? And this will be the first prime ministerial visit from Italy in 5 years. Okay. Now there are a lot of discussions that will be taking place between the guest country and our country, particularly on bilateral defense cooperation agreement. Okay. Now what do we understand about Raisina dialogue? Now Raisina dialogue is India's premier conference on geopolitics and geoeconomics, right? To address the challenging issues faced by the global community. Now the dialogue is structured in such a manner that as a multi-stakeholder, then it has sectoral discussions, and it involves heads of state, cabinet ministers, and even local government officials who are joined by these leaders from the private sectors, media, academia, etc. Right? Now, this Raisina dialogue is hosted by Observer Research Foundation, which is a think tank. What do you understand by a think tank? You can comment down below, right? So this is hosted by Observer Research Foundation in partnership with Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. Okay, and Raisina dialogue, why is it named as Raisina dialogue? It is named after the Raisina Hill. You know about Raisina Hill? This is the place in New Delhi where our Rashtrapati Bhavan or Presidential Palace is located. Okay, and since 2016, this dialogue has been going on. So this year it is the 8th edition of this conference. And finally, we have this news again from Hindu. So here you can see 1300-year-old Buddhist Stupa found in Orissa's Jajpur. Now, if you have to go back a little bit, how did this discovery come into place? If you have to go back a little bit, the Orissa government has planned to make Puri a World Heritage City. And for that, they have a lot of ambitious plans or ambitious development projects. One of them was to design or make the Jagannath Temple complex aesthetic. Okay, so the whole idea or the development projects, state government's development project was to develop Puri as a world. So the whole idea of the state government of Orissa was to develop Puri as a World Heritage City. And for that, they need certain kinds of materials, right? And they were using this condylite stones. Okay, it's a particular type of stones which were widely used in ancient temple complexes because of its aesthetic properties or aesthetic characteristics, right? And to mine these condylite stones, they were mining in this area called Sukhuapada, right? Where they got the green light to mine these stones for the beautification project under this Abadha scheme. Okay, Abadha is augmentation of basic amenities and development of heritage and architecture scheme. Okay, so read about Abadha scheme. So from this news, you have to read about Abadha scheme. Okay, by Orissa government. See, I'm giving you a brief notes that you can prepare and how to read news, right? So it is in, and to mine these stones, it was in Sukhuapada. Now, under this Sukhuapada, when they were mining for the stones, they came across this 1300-year-old stupa, okay, right at the center. Now, previously also the locals and the Buddhist scholars had warned the state government against the mining in the Sukhuapada hamlet, and because the site was part of Lalitgiri Buddhist site. So even the local artisans expressed concerns because the mining of that area in industrial level will hamper their livelihood, because they used to use that stones for various artistic crafts, right? Now we have to understand this whole area has been sealed by ASI, or it has been taken over by ASI. ASI is Archaeological Survey of India, who found this Buddhist site. Okay, so that is the story of how this stupa stumbled upon the hands of ASI. Okay, with this we come to the end of today's news analysis. We hope you're enjoying this series, and before I go, let me give you an information regarding a concept or initiative that we are preparing for all our dear viewers and even those who are aspiring to be civil servants, right? So we have this study circle. This is an initiative of ours to help students without paying a lot of money, in a basic amount, to give them the guidance, the right guidance. Most of the preparation time is taken by, coaching or any other institutes, which helps you develop the habit of getting into the course. But the guidance is the main thing in this type of examinations. A lot of people just go into coaching thinking only coaching will help them, but when they come to the reality, it is much different. So this study circle is a small circle assembled by like-minded people, those who, and it won't be very that teacher or student kind of philosophy. It will be mostly friendly environment where you'll get to interact with your like-minded aspirants, get to discuss a lot of things, and group discussions particularly help in developing your personal skills as well as your writing abilities. Okay, so this is the study circle that we have started from Avit Shiksha. You can definitely follow the link given in the description below to know or book your seat, and you can directly contact us over phone or WhatsApp regarding the course. So thank you for joining this session. We'll see you soon.